I'm so sorry. This time, well, I actually had to go out of my phone and I had to um restart it. So, because it was all messed up, I could still hear myself. Like even when I exited, just don't want that happening, right? So I feel really bad. I know, right? What a dummy I am. I had a good. I thought it was good. I hope they come back. It was good. There was, Oh shit! My dog is going nuts. Somebody shoot me. Not literally, please. I know there'd be some takers on that. Oh my god. Uh, you want to come up on the piano? Hey, I'm just gonna drop the link anyway. Hopefully, I don't know what a dunce I am. But anyway, I did go and put my phone on silent. So uh, hopefully they'll come back and don't think I did it on purpose. But I did put the phone on silent. Hopefully that'll solve the issue. It's awful because you don't want to miss, like, in case you get an emergency phone call or something. But um, dang. So how is everybody today? If anybody's here. I know Lemon. I think you're here. How are you? I saw a show where they said that the lost city of Atlantis doesn't exist. Lemon, what do you think? Still here? My God, I wish my guest would come back on the panel or somebody. Ah, man, I screwed up. Tisk Tisk is right. She's OP. You're probably already doing other things. Wah. It's alright, because what I was going to do later is um do a live stream at 8. So, like, what? All day live stream? No. Possibility. Surprised Rachel didn't come back. Maybe she found somewhere else to go. Rachel. I mean, like Rachel. No, but it's not. Raquel Welch now. She's pretty. Is she still as pretty as she was? Because I know that she stayed looking good for a long time. I don't know if anybody knows who she is, but Raquel Welch. Remember, and she was on Spin City. Have you ever watched that show? As Paul's mother. But she was like, hot. She is hot. If she still is, I don't know. I'm sure she's got money. Money gives you less wrinkles, right? Maybe not, but I'm just saying. Just saying. That's what I think. So anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna wait it out, see if anybody starts talking. I know I screwed up. I had a good panel going, and got messed up. Probably the other live stream's probably still running. Is it? Is it Lemon? Or did it end? I don't know. But if people don't start talking soon, then I'm gonna just and Lemon, you're usually good for talking. Well, I get it. because I did run 2 live streams already anyway, and I have one coming up at 8. And so maybe Rachel, I hope she's not mad though. I hope she doesn't think I did it on purpose. And I hope Tommy doesn't think I did it on purpose. Absolutely not. I was enjoying having people up on there. So I'm going to give it like just, maybe another couple of minutes and see. Evidently, Lemon doesn't feel like talking. Well, me neither. I'm definitely kidding. And Lemon, I even have like questions, trivia questions for you about Atlanta. But yeah, I was kind of shocked when I read that because I was pretty sure I had seen like documentaries and they're swimming around these ruins, these ancient ruins. And then I thought it was kind of interesting, because when they were explaining the whole, well, there was one part of it saying, I don't know that it was so much there. It was, let me just, okay. Yeah, they were describing how Plato and, Socrates and Aristotle, whatever, they would all like sit around and tell stories to each other. And that, he was trying to, so it was like about Poseidon and everything. So it was kind of on the right path there. Anyway, I didn't get to finish what I was reading or whatever, but it basically said that those kind of formations, like what you, well, that's what kind of gets me. Like, that makes me wonder if they actually saw from above these formations. And I don't know, there was something else too I was watching. I'm not even gonna, I'll be in this room, but it doesn't look like Rachel and Tommy are gonna come back, and it doesn't look like Lemon's gonna say anything. Nobody's talking to me. So whatever, I'm just gonna say this. Another thing that I thought was interesting, and this is what I was going on like earlier, was the redwoods and the sequoias and stuff. They're amazing to me, the size of them. And I was watching a show about the Ice Age and how certain rocks will be found, you know, in like Peoria, Illinois. This rock was found pushed into the side of a quarry or something they were digging out. And it's not from there, it's not indigenous to there. And it came from Canada, which is pretty cool. It was like wedged right into the wall. But I'm gonna go till 10 minutes, and if they don't show up, then I'm gonna end it and then do it at 8 o'clock, I guess. Sucks. I thought they would come back. Bummer. Whatever. So mean. So mean. No, it's my fault. I should have I don't know. I never get phone calls. Why would I think a phone call would screw up my live stream? I know. But it has happened before, so that's, I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna say it out loud. My fault. Rachel, come on. What are you doing? Where'd she go? Where? Oh, well. Might be. So anyway, back to the redwood. I wondered if somehow they had pushed the you know, that kind of shit like here, like California, from where else? Oh, here, wait a minute. Somebody's here. See, I wasn't even looking at my phone. Tommy, hi.
Hey,
Hey, how are you? I hope I resolved the issue by like turning off the phone,
hey,
silencing it. It's silenced. It doesn't say, it didn't give me a choice to say no notifications. So I hope, hopefully. And that was a good conversation going on. You two had a little chemistry. Hi, Grandma. How are you? Yeah, I was just thinking to myself because last night I was thinking how I always think about the redwood. The sequoia trees, whatever they are, and how amazing they are, the size.
hmm
And I was watching some show where it was talking about how some rock from Canada was really like wedged into a wall of a quarry that was digging out, and it shouldn't have been there. I'm glad you had a nice day, Grandma. Mine was okay. I like doing live streams, so to me it was a nice day. Even though I only went outside to take my dog out. But so it had come from Canada and it was like from the Ice Age, you know? That would have been what could have moved it, and how there's all kinds of things around, big boulders and stuff from places they're not, indigenous. Is that it? The word? Too. Yeah. So I thought maybe those redwoods got moved there in the Ice Age, some seeds or whatever, because they find a lot of giant bones, like, old, like whole skeletons. And they said some up to 30 feet. Hear that motorcycle? Oh my God, Grandma, my gentleman friend is coming over tonight. So funny. Um, so I just was, pondering the thought. What do you think about giants?
You mean did giants ever walk the earth? Well, I mean, there have been some weird skeletons found that were pretty big. Um, but who knows? I mean, who knows what natural selection did? I mean, there were so many different subspecies of humans. There still are, but I mean, there were so many in the beginning that I mean, only a few survived for whatever reason. Those that could figure out how to make fire, they had enough brain capacity to pull that one off. Basically that was the catalyst to what to the modern human today is be able to control fire.
Yeah, I mean, they were doing that. They had fire though. I mean, I just think, but look at, they were like giants. So you would think if it was like a survival of the fittest, that they would be the fittest. You'd think that we'd all still be giants.
Sure. Well, look at megalodon, the giant great white. I mean, it's many times the size of the great whites, even the biggest great whites that we know of today. And you would have thought a super predator like that, and it wasn't the only one in the ocean either. There were other super predators out there that were way more dangerous than anything that we have today. Why did they die out? They were the
Right.
top of the food chain. They were the top of the key, and all of a sudden they're gone.
Exactly. Yeah. And, but I wonder if it has something to do with how even now, um, somebody, oh, here's a, what? Don't make me school you. Lemon Lime says, don't do it, SG. Don't make me school you. Well, he's welcome to come up and school me, right? These are just thoughts. But you know how even in this day and age, somebody who's 8.5 feet tall can't, they don't really live long.
Right. It's
So
true.
I would think that maybe it's, I don't know, like, I don't know, lack of a better word, or supreme being whoever is creating humans or however it is actually, bringing, kind of realize, okay, that doesn't work. That, like we're becoming the, but in a real way out sense, you could say, you remember way back, maybe it wasn't gods, maybe they thought giants were gods, you know, way back when they say the gods had sex with the human women.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what also brought down. Hi, Marker, how are you? We're talking about giants. Now that would make sense, right?
It's hard to say, but you're right about large, taller people. I mean, we've seen it in history where you're right, they have all kinds of usually have all kinds of problems later on in life and die early. And I mean, any large animal does the same thing. Look at the big dogs, like the what are they, the Mastiff. The Mastiff is a huge, one of the biggest dogs out there, but it's got like a lifespan of 8 years or so. That's it.
Yeah, and so that would make sense of why they just died off themselves. Basically, it wasn't like, yeah,
Natural
something they must
selection.
have been looking like, how they make these ogre looking giants like Shrek and stuff.
Right.
But I'm not saying people who are tall look like ogres.
Mm.
I'm just saying they might have had real problems keeping their hips or whatever it is that those, tall people suffer from. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yep.
What is it normally that they die from? Do you know? Because I
Well,
don't.
that one guy that was 9 feet tall. Now he was how many? This was 20s, I think, 1920s, 19, maybe even the teens. That guy had all kinds of issues. He had like humans will get like a hip type of dysplasia, like dogs do, kind of. He had that going on. That's what inevitably killed. What's his name? The guy that played Jaws on the James Bond movies, Richard something. Anyway, he was real tall guy, and later on in life, he's walking with a cane, walking with assisted people having to assist him to walk and things like that. And that does happen a lot. The tall guys. I mean, it's a known thing.
Hold on. I was talking and my mic was muted. And because I wanted to like let you, talk and not be noisy or anything. You know what I mean? And then started talking. But I want to post Lemon's thing. He goes, they definitely weren't the most handsome folk. He goes, look at the Maui or whatever, however you say that. I don't know how to say it. Statues from Easter Island.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they look, you know. But aren't they like, I don't know? Do they have legs? Those ones on Easter Island?
I don't think so. I think they're just busts.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I think more. I would think like, just like you said, like a real crooked, like with a cane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know,
they have issues. The tall men. I mean, like really tall
imagine
guys.
having that long of a femur
Oh,
and
amazing.
all that weight on the knees.
Mm-hmm.
They eventually just start to buckle.
Right. Yeah, and that's what happened to that Richard. What the hell's his name? Oh, I really liked him as an actor too. Let me look him up here.
Lemon said the legs are buried underground. Are they? No, they're not. Are they?
Richard
Oh,
Kiel.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know what's underneath there. I mean, all we see is a bust, but I mean, as far as I know, it's a bust, but they could be.
And that would make more sense than trying to figure out how they got there and moved them.
Richard Kiel was his name.
Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
But he could at least like make action movies at first. I remember seeing him like hanging from one of those gondoliers, the things. It was a
Yeah,
James Bond movie.
that's when he hit his
Yeah,
60s. He started having problems.
really. So he was
Mm-hmm.
lucky here at least because I've seen like that. Remember the old back in the old days, like Guinness Book of World Records, and he was pretty crooked. He was, I think, 8.5 feet tall. I wrote it down, but then I write everything down, and I should have had an index in the front. You know that? I should have been like, page, page 41. I talk about missing 411.
If you stream from your phone, right?
Yeah.
Because if you had a PC, you could. There's all kinds of other things that you can do. Both throw stuff up to the audience and the whole nine.
I know. I know. Look at he says they look it up. They dug them out. They've dug them out. I bet you Rachel Reed is like holding herself off like a pleasant surprise. Rachel. She's so she's so saucy, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Uh they dug them out. Just imagine how much time has passed and the ground has gotten higher over time. Ooh. Hmm. That's true. Because I know they find, like, there's a guy digging for shark teeth right now in the desert in California. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they, like, found a lot of those.
Something
those.
I think I need to go here. I've got kind of a situation going. I need to go pick somebody up.
Okay.
But thank you for having me, as always.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, if you're gonna stream later or whatever, I'll probably pop in.
I am. I think I'm gonna go on about 8. So I'm not gonna end this stream right now, but I will soon. So okay.
All right. See you folks later.
All right. Bye. See you. Bye. Hey, Lemon. Come up and talk about giants and those statues. That's interesting. I'm dropping the link again. So come up. Talk to me, buddy. Come on. I want to hear about that. They dug them out. Did they really? Because I'm telling you, they said, right in front of me, right here, Sarah, world record, 8 foot, in the Guinness Book of World Records. He was 8 foot. Why wouldn't I have written down his name? What a jerk I am, right? 8 foot 11 inches, and says very large people can't exist. They found some that were so old as 1,000 years old. Giant skulls, King Og. I wrote down. I put little outlines of the stuff I want to talk about all over the west coast of the United States. Though 7 foot to 30 feet tall, giant skeletons. When they say skeletons, that's the whole skeleton. Why are you like you can't get on live stream because you're not home or something? What does that mean? Try to get home soon. Like you live with me or something. Oh, thank you, honey. Stop at the store and get some milk. I'll try to get home soon. Let me glug, glug, glug some water. I need water. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I want to go on at 8. What do you think? Should I just get off here now and then I'll go on later? Would that be better? I think so. Because I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to give people a break of me. Anyway, will you talk about giants later? Should I look up those Easter Island things and try to like refresh my knowledge about them? Maybe use them as a thumbnail. Oh, good, Marker. Marker's still here, see? You have no one else. Well, when are you going to get home? Marker, do you want to come up? Do you like to come on live streams? Okay, send me some links. I'll send you some links. Dimebag Daryl fan. Is that my friend Dimebag Daryl or is somebody like pretending to be Dimebag Daryl? All right then. People are talking. I'm home, but TV is going. Okay. Well, all right then. So if you guys are here, that's good, right? Then I want to talk about all about giants right now, because then I'll waste my giant talk. My giant talk. All right, come on, you guys. Now start answering some questions for me. Trivia questions. Let's do it. Right? Okay. What year did the movie Jaws come out? Come on. Trivia movies. It's 6:41 here, marker. All right, everybody know? Nobody knows. Oh, no, not 1980. No, 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 no. A little bit more time for the people who are thinking about it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you for speaking up. All right. Here, 1975 is the year. All right. Who played? No, wait. What was the name of the captain of the boat? What was the name of the boat? Anybody know the name of the boat? You have never seen Jaws? That's so crazy. Then you're not gonna know any of these. Oh my god. You know what? You guys, my phone rang again and nobody's here like on the panel, so I can't tell if it messed up my sound. But I don't have to hear myself anyway, right? It doesn't affect me right now. Does it affect you guys? Can you guys hear me? Right, I'm not hearing myself anyway. So that's cool, right? Yay! But does it? You guys let me know. It was the orca. I forgot what I was you were talking about right there. I forgot I asked the question. Oh, there goes my phone again. Oh my god. All right, you guys, you know what? I'm just gonna end my live stream. I'll see you guys at 8. Peace, love, and tacos. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.